Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be doing another video talking about the brand new update, Mozark. It is actually called Mozark, so it turns out the teaser name was actually correct for a change, which is really random. So this is the Mozark update, which is really weird because it has nothing to do with Mo, and it really should if it's called Mozark, but whatever. Maybe it's just it was just, I guess, just a play on words kind of thing. But of course, so the update has now finally dropped. Act 1's out. I've completed Act 1 and I've gone through a few things. I still need to get the premium stuff, but I kind of wanted to do this video first before I did the premium stuff, so I will do the premium stuff after, but I want to kind of give my overall thoughts of this update because I'm pretty much already sold on this update regardless of the premium stuff being added, or like me experiencing the premium stuff or not. I'm pretty much sold on this update. I think it's a really awesome update. I think it's such a cool idea, and I just think there's something really special here. They've done it quite well. They've added this sort of theme with the zoo update, but then they've sort of layered it with different characters like Alison Taylor and you know, like Aslan and Kitenge and all that. They've like characters who aren't involved with the zoo, but characters who can fit into that sort of theme quite nicely and are just kind of integrated in. I like that, and I think this event overall is gonna be really cool. I definitely think so. They've of course added more land. I just want to mention that, which is crazy because I have so much land now. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm never going to complain about land for a long time anyway, until we run out again. But from now on, I'm pretty much set on land. I've got so much, it's ridiculous. So yeah, that's to say. So if we go to the event guide here, here's the event guide. So basically what we're doing in this event, the whole sort of, I guess the whole kind of objective is you're just building up the zoo. Now, I guess my one tiny complaint would be that it's a bit similar to Itchy and Scratchy Land in the fact that we're building something. Like, it is two, like, let's build something events in a row, which I guess could be, I guess, is in a way a negative thing, because now I have right next to each other, I've got a massive ass zoo, and I've also got a massive ass theme park, which I guess is a fair point if anyone wants to make that. I think that it is, yeah, it is kind of feels a little bit repetitive. It's like, well, let's build a theme park and now let's build a zoo, but they are quite different, so I'll let it off. And to be honest, I'm quite excited about it, so I'm not really that concerned about that too much. So first of all, I'd like us to take a quick look at the store. So the store, I think it's just interesting to highlight, because here we've got the zoo lion statue, the Springfield zoo wall, we've got the premium stuff, but we've also got the animal habit wall small. I'm presuming we're going to get a large one as well. I'm not sure if there is any crafting this event. From what I can tell, there is no crafting, which, come on guys, is a plus in itself. Like, I love this so much. Now granted, they do have the upgrades for the thing, but it's something different. That's what I like about this. It's something new. It's not just the same formula. We've actually got something unique. No crafting, from what I can tell, and I hope it stays that way. Now there is the animal habit wall small, but I can't find a large one, which is a bit weird. But so we'll have to see if we get a large one. I'm presuming we will be. Actually, if I could just have actually I can't really have a look at the minute, but I will have a look eventually, and we'll see. But yeah, the store has actually got a few things in it for cash, which also makes an awesome change, because that's something that I found kind of weird, that the events just stopped having lots of stuff that would just cash in the store. Like in the old events, they used to do it quite often. They just have a bunch of stuff in the store for cash, and I really like that, but for some weird reason they stopped it, but now they've brought it back, which is really awesome. So yeah, I checked, we're getting the big fences later on. But anyway, moving on, let's go to the prize track. So this is the prize track. I think, you know, it's just the simple, usual prize track. It's a fair. I'm not really too bothered. Like, the prize track, in my opinion, is pretty good at the minute. I don't mind the whole Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. I prefer it to just one big one. Problem with the one big one is people who hack and people who, or people who just have loads of donuts, it's over really quickly. Like, the entire event's over because you just get every prize. I like the Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. I think it's a cool structure. I think it works. I'd like it if they mixed it up now and again, but whatever. I'm not too bothered with this, with the prize track. Pretty solid. So now I just want to quickly talk about this upgrade system. So I'm presuming each act we're going to get a different one of these. We get different ones. So of course, the minute we've got the emu experience, I'm just using this example as the emu experience, but we also have the big cats enclosure as well, or whatever it's called. I think it's called the big cats enclosure. But there's a couple of these so far, which are really, really cool. So basically, these are, I guess, this act or this event's version of crafting. Like, they don't have crafting, but we have this. So basically, what you do is you click it, and of course, you have to collect, where are they? I forget what the currency is, but the currency to, of course, upgrade your emu experience or your whatever. And of course, it essentially is just a little bit like crafting, but it's something different. It's something new. It's something that, you know, you can delegate, and you don't have to, it's not like leveling up to do crafting and stuff. It's something completely different, which I love. I love how they're doing this. It is, I guess you could argue it technically is still crafting, but regardless, I think that this is really awesome. So of course, you build up your thing, you upgrade your enclosures, and then of course, and then also, if you come across to here, you will see that you can actually, there's little slots where you can change the animals around in your enclosure. So you basically click them, and then you can just swap it so you have certain animals in certain places in the enclosure, which I think is just really, really awesome. So yeah, really cool, and I like this idea. It's mixing it up, which I just think is really cool. Okay, and yeah, I need to switch up my vocabulary. Anyway, now let's move on to characters. So I apologize that this is a little bit blurry, but this is just a big list of all the characters. So if I just quickly pull up the page, we'll go through them. So we will be getting quite a few characters here. Larry Kidkill, who's of course you unlock with the Springfield Zoo entrance, so that's like the first character you unlock. Pretty cool. Of course, he's just the leader of the zoo, so it makes sense to add him. Brittany Brockman, you get who's the Act 3 or Act 1 final prize. T-Rex, who's the Act 2 final prize, who I'm not it's a bit of a oddball for me, but and then Teenage Homer as Act 3 final prize. I'm a little bit against that because I feel like it should be a skin, but whatever. We have Aslan from the Simpsons, really, really awesome. Kitenge, or Kitenge, whatever, however you say his name. Yeah, he's unlocked with the African tree resort later on. We've got Alison Taylor, Joan Bushwell, Knifey Spoony, Yo-Yo, and Sarah Wiggum. The only one character, or 8 characters, that I think are missing from this is Apu's children, because they directly reference the the big octoputlets expedition in Larry Kidkill's quest line. Like, they mention it, and there's even an animation where he's on like one of the podiums of it, but they haven't actually added the octoputlets to the game, which is a little bit annoying. I kind of wish they added the octoputlets. I just think it makes a lot of sense to add them into the game. It just fits in quite well with this update, because that was sort of tied into the zoo. But I am really, really happy that they finally added Sarah Wiggum, who I'm been wanting in the game for so long. Alison Taylor, who I've also been wanting in the game so long, and you know, those two are in my top 20 list, so that's 2 on my top 20 list. That's already pretty good. But Kitenge, I really was looking forward to having eventually, and we've got him, which is awesome. Aslan's not bad, even though he is a little bit of a kind of minor character. And Joan Bushwell, I thought that they could do some interesting things with her. The other characters, I'm a little bit meh, whatever. But I'm still pretty happy with this collection of characters. Also, I just want to quickly mention, we will be getting a Mad Dr. Hibbert as an Act 3 prize. And unfortunately, they are bringing back the truckload of donuts deal thing, and this will be with a butterfly Maggie, which is going to be a costume for Maggie. It's definitely a costume, which I guess take it or leave it. Like, I prefer it if it's something I don't really care about, and it's a costume that's not, I mean, it's kind of cool, but I'm not that bothered about it, to be honest, so I probably won't be buying this. I mean, I haven't got the last 3 things, like I haven't got Svengali, Ma, all this, or I'm gonna have this. I've got Mech Man, I've got the others before that, but I don't have any of them, and I'll probably get them eventually, but at the minute, I'm not really that bothered, but whatever. Also, I just want to mention, we're also going to be getting a skin for the pyramid, the Pro Shop pyramid, where he actually turns it into a pyramid. So you get a skin for the Pro Shop, which will turn it actually into a big pyramid, which is kind of funny, but I just thought I'd mention that as well. Just briefly, I just want to mention the NPCs here. So we've of course got the NPCs, which is like zoo, like zoo visitors, I guess, whatever. A guy with a machete. There's like I think it's like a Chinese guy or something. But also you can, if you go to your friends' towns, you can deliver like these frogs. I'm not sure if it's the Bart Jr. thing, but you deliver these kind of frogs anyway, which I think is a cool little addition to the event. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly talk about that. And then also we have the buildings. So here's just a quick showcase of some of the things we get. Just wanted to quickly, briefly show you what some of the things look like. Of course, if you can see here, I'm building my own Springfield Zoo, which will be cool. I'm probably going to use like the dirt to actually decorate it, because it's what it advised. Like it's the little showcase they do, and that actually is a good idea. I think that would be a good way of decorating it. So I'm gonna probably get on and start this, because it's gonna take me a while. But I still do need to finish my crusty / itchy and scratchy land. And yeah, also, so yeah, that's everything. No, there's no also, that's everything. So yeah, overall, I think this event is really, really solid. I love this event, and honestly, it's a really, like, this year in terms of major events, apart from the whole thing we got at the start. Oh, what was it called? Battle Royale. Apart from that, which to be honest, I thought sucked. Apart from that, so far this year, we've got some really good events. We got Springfield Jobs, which I thought was good in its own right. We've got Itchy and Scratchy Land, which was awesome. And of course, now this, the Mozark. I think those three were really solid. Battle Royale kind of was a slow start and kind of ruined it at the start. But these three have been so cool, and just awesome events. So of course we will be getting two. This is going to run through to like September, I think. So we'll probably get like a mini event in between there, and then I presume we'll be getting Halloween, which is going to be tough. We're going to be getting like. Yeah, we'll have like a break where we'll probably have a mini event in between, but we're going to have another major event in probably October or like late September. Oh yeah, it's got to be like early October, surely. Yeah, it'll probably be like early October we get that event. And then we'll have the Christmas update as well, which tends to be only a 2-act thing. I presume they'll probably do that again, where it's just 2 acts, which is fair enough. But this year we're going to have, of course, we have 6 big events most year. So this is it now for all the non-annual events. The other 2 big events are going to be annual. So yeah, I think this is a good way. It was really nice. I think that this event is going to be really cool, and I'm really excited to explore it more. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tell me your thoughts on this event, and yeah, I'll see you next video. And so just to let you know, sorry, real quick, I'll be doing a lot of premium gameplay. So for the next couple of days, there'll be videos on the premium gameplay, and also I want to do a video talking about the Donut Day deal, just briefly talking about that, because it is technically an update too. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.